Hey everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of DVC Clubhouse. With me as always, is Amy.
Hi everyone.
And this week we're kind of going off script, literally, and just kind of wanted to update everybody with our page, our milestones, and our plans for the future, as well as give everybody an update about our event in September. We've got a lot of new members to the group. We've just crossed the 250 mark, I think. Is that right?
Sounds on Facebook, yeah.
Yeah, on Facebook, and a little over 200 subscribers on YouTube. So that means some of you Facebookers aren't subscribing on YouTube, and you need to change that. But really, we wanted to welcome our new members and kind of tell everybody that we are starting to solidify our plans for our DVC Clubhouse meetup at Walt Disney World in September. Amy, do you want to remind them of the dates and kind of go over that a little bit?
Sure. The weekend that we have scheduled for the Clubhouse weekend is just September 22nd to the 25th. If you go to the Facebook page, pinned at the top, you can see the document that has the dates and the very kind of loose itinerary that we created back when we announced the dates. But as Jeff said, we have started getting the ball rolling in making some more definitive plans. Again, they're still a work in progress, but we just wanted to be able to communicate with you all about what to expect, because we are, first of all, just thank you everybody for watching the videos, for engaging on the Facebook page. And I think I can speak for both Jeff and me when I say that the response to the Clubhouse weekend just blew us away. I mean, we announced it and people immediately, like on the same day, booked their rooms, which was it just was so awesome. And it's so in the spirit of why we created this group, because we know that everyone loves connecting with each other. And we might see one or two people when we're on our, family trips or our solo trips, but we always talk about how it would be great if we could all hang out and meet and do fun stuff at our favorite place. And so we picked the dates and you all really are making it happen. So thank you so much for your enthusiasm. And we're just so excited about it. And then also thank you to the newcomers who found our page, who found our YouTube channel and booked your rooms anyway. You didn't even know us. So we hope we don't disappoint you when you show up. We hope you like us. But it's a great group. And so we're thrilled to be having this community grow beyond the people that we already had connections with when we started it. So back to Clubhouse weekend. We are kicking that weekend off on Friday, September 22nd. At Disney Springs. We're having our kickoff event there, and it's really going to be kind of just like a night at the Springs, where we understand that people are going to be flying in at different times throughout the day. People might have plans to go to the parks or hang out at the pool. So the way that night is going to be structured is that we before the weekend starts, we're going to be sending out a schedule of where we're going to be and when. So we're going to kick it off at 5 p.m. And then we'll probably, from 5 to 5:45 or 5 to 6, hang out in a general area so that people can come and find us. And everyone can kind of mill about, get some snacks, get some drinks, but we'll find a place where we can all kind of just congregate, talk, get to know each other. We are going to, I know a lot of people have reached out to me and asked if there's going to be DVC Clubhouse merch ever. And I'm excited to tell you that there will be t-shirts being made that are going to be available for you to purchase prior to the event. We're working on the design now, and you all will be able to order those online. We will so stay tuned for that information. That's going to be coming up probably within the next couple months so that we can get those orders in. And so we're going to come together at Disney Springs. You'll get your t-shirts, because the idea is that we'll all wear those t-shirts the next day when we go to Epcot. And so that's going to be the format of the Disney Springs night. There are going to be set times throughout the night where we're going to be in certain areas. So if you can't come until later, you'll be able to look at the schedule and know where we will be. And it's just going to be a very casual, you know, you pay as you go wherever we are. If you know, if you want to eat and drink, that's you know, you have the freedom to go where you want to go with and know where we will be um, during those times. So a very casual kickoff evening at Disney Springs, followed by the next day on Saturday, as I mentioned, going to Epcot. You know, it will be the Food and Wine Festival will be happening during that time. So we're going to, you know, travel the world showcase together with our t-shirts on, stopping for different photo ops and for snacks and drinks and stuffing our faces because there will be a lot of people to share with, hopefully. And then the next day on Sunday, the 24th, is the party at the cabin. And for those of you who don't already know, Jeff and I have rented a cabin at Copper Creek. And we just made the announcement on our Facebook page that World of DVC has so graciously and generously offered to sponsor that night. So the format of that night is it's going to be from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. And it's just going to be an open house type of format so that if you have plans throughout the, you know, during the day, if you're in Magic Kingdom or if you're at a different park, you don't have to come right at 7. You are free to come at whatever time during the hours of 7:10, and all of the refreshments are going to be provided by the World of DVC. So thank you so much, World of DVC. Thank you to Derek and Marissa for meeting with me when I was just there so that we could get that ironed out. We're really excited about that partnership, and we're really excited to be able to offer everybody, because if you're like me, being in a cabin is probably, you know, on your bucket list. So we're excited to be able to offer that. And then and about that night, we are going to be creating an event on an Eventbrite that we're going to be asking for people to register for, so that we know how many people to expect. And we may have to cut off the number of people that are coming if it gets too big, just because we are Disney Vacation Club members who value our memberships, and we don't want to make management mad by having a rager in the cabins and then and then get kicked off property for the rest of time. So but there will be more information forthcoming about Eventbrite and registering for that. Um, and then the final day is on the 25th, which a lot of people are leaving that day. But if you're leaving later in the day, we're going to plan to meet up at the Magic Kingdom so that we can take a picture in front of the castle and spend some time there. So, I mean, the format of the weekend is really to try to maximize connections and fun time as a group, but also on your own. We appreciate that these are your points. This is your time away from family and work and other obligations. So we want you to be able to do the things you want to do while also taking advantage of some of the connections and fun that we're going to be having as a group. So, Jeff, do you have anything you want to add?
Yeah, absolutely. Like, and we're just really excited that this is coming together. Again, to echo what Amy said, it was very generous of World of DVC to agree to help us out and sponsor that cabin event. We're really excited about that. We're probably going to have some kind of games going on or something to just kind of keep everybody involved. But like Amy said, it's kind of an open house. Come at the beginning and stay all night. Pop in and say hello and move along with your night. Whatever you guys want to do, we would just love to meet as many of you and make those connections as we can. Also, I wanted to talk briefly about the merch that everybody's been asking, because I have gotten a lot of requests about that too. We are definitely going to have t-shirts, like Amy said, for this event, as well as some other options. So we're working at putting together kind of an online store that will have hoodies and tank tops and a few other things as options. But really what we're kind of waiting for is, and I guess we can announce this now, we're doing a new logo, a new logo that's a little more visible and easy to print. And so we're working on that, and we'll be able to showcase that in the coming weeks. So we're just really excited to see everybody. But like we're we're inside your 7-month booking window now. So if you haven't made those reservations and you want to, let's get it done. Let's get as many people there as we can. And what Amy was saying about potentially cutting off, that Sunday night activity, that's simply because the cabin's only going to be able to hold so many. We can pack quite a few people in there. I've stayed in one, and you can have a pretty decent party in there, but we don't want to be spilling out into other people's areas and stuff like that. Plus, it's it's one of those things that we want to make sure and follow the rules. So we'll have to probably cut off the number. Hopefully we won't have to. Hopefully everybody that wants to come can. So yeah, so it's going to be a great weekend. If there's any questions that you guys have, just feel free to drop them in the comments below, or reach out to one of us through DM or whatever. But yeah, we're looking forward to meeting everybody. And if there's any ideas that you guys have for future videos, we've got some more DVC origin stories coming out, and we've got a new series that we'll be launching probably in the next 2 weeks, where we interview some owners at each of the resorts, where we talk about what we could change at our favorite DVC resorts if we could. So tune in for that as well. We'll get the merch links out as soon as it's available. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. And don't forget to follow us on all of our social medias. We're on TikTok. Amy's doing a great job with the TikTok. I'll post those links below. We're on Instagram. We are on YouTube. And don't forget to invite your friends. This doesn't have to be just DVC Clubhouse members. It can be future DVC Clubhouse members as well. So if you guys have any questions, let us know. And we're looking forward to meeting everybody. And we'll DVC you real soon.
Bye, everyone.